Good morning, students. Lastly, we have installed a new plugin, that is SEO Yoast, and we have started working for the same. The theory of SEO Yoast says that this particular plugin helps the web developer to increase the search ranking of a particular website over the different types of search engine. That means we have taken one example where suppose I type Girls College in Rajkot, name of our college comes 4th or 5th position. Suppose I type MVM College, then it comes at the 1st position. That is called as a part of SEO. No doubt in BCA semester 5 the entire subject you have to learn called search engine optimization, but right now for our subject in semester number 3 we are just taking one plugin called SEO Yoast for the general purpose. Now once we have installed the plugin called SEO Yoast, and by activating the SEO Yoast it returns the two sections over the dashboard of WordPress, that is the section of a notification and the section of setting. We have started with the configuration wizard where we have configured, that means we have started with the further installation step of SEO Yoast, where we have followed all these steps, like that is environment, site type, organization or person, search engine visibility, multiple authors, site title separator or giving the site title, some help if we wish to put for SEO Yoast at step number 7. Step number 8 is for registering over the SEO Yoast, and we have seen the several videos. And my final step will return that SEO Yoast successfully installed over the system in which you wish to use it. And then over here we have closed the entire screen and return onto the screen. Now whenever we return onto the screen, it gives a one success message. That success message is SEO settings configured successfully. That means there is a green right symbol which indicates that SEO Yoast successfully installed. Right? Now here two more notifications are there which I can hide by clicking on this I button. It hides the particular notification, and then we have reached at the keyword research. So now we are starting with keyword research. In keyword research, the first topic is keyword research training. In keyword research training, the entire plugin will gives a training about how to define a keywords for our website. Generally keywords are followed by hashtag, and it is used to improve the search visibility over the search engine. For that what we have to do, we have to just sign in by our official mail ID and password over here. You will get redirected to the learning part of the entire SEO Yoast. Then next one is Google Ad. This Google Ad is used to put an advertisement on a website for the revenue generating purpose. Using this particular option, whatever the site that you have created can be configured in such a way that you can put a one advertisement or one or more advertisement over your website for the revenue generating purpose. Even this is a big subject that you are going to learn in SEO in BCA semester number 5. Next is Google Trends. This Google Trends is used to explore the activity of search engine optimization over the web for the last decade. That means whatever the site that you are running works very well in your country, what is the visibility of that particular site over the another country can be seen from this particular option. Then there is an SEO setting. This is very important in our content management system using WordPress subject. So first we'll go for general. Now if you observe this SEO settings and whatever the option is there is same which is mentioned over here after this setting also. That means whatever we discuss from over here is same is mentioned over here too. So first one is general SEO setting. Now whenever we click on this particular link, there is a one issue right now in my website. Whatever the problems, whatever the issues that you face during the installation of SEO will be displayed over here. The issue is what? Huge SEO issue is there. You are blocking access to robots. If you want search engine to show this site in their result, you must go to your reading setting and uncheck a box of search engine visibility. I don't want this site to show in search result. So for that what I have to do? I have to click on go to your reading setting. Once that setting gets open, I have to click discourage search engine and I have to make save changes. Once I done this, automatically the robots of search engines will came over the site that I have created and post the content of the same onto the screen. Say for example whatever the changes I have done and then I am refreshing the page, that error get removed from the entire screen. Now over here there are three tags. One is dashboard, one is features, another is webmaster tools. So first we are discussing about dashboard. In the dashboard, over the dashboard it have many options, like it shows SEO settings, notification settings, etc, etc, etc. With the credits, upgradation of SEO Yoast to SEO Yoast Premium. Then there is an option of features, where features you can directly on off from this particular option, where first is SEO analysis, second is readability analysis, third is cornerstone content, text link counter, XML sitemap, right integration, admin bar menu, then there is a no advanced security or schema setting for authors, usage tracking, REST API head endpoint, whatever, etc. etc. All these settings are actually contains a one type of toggle key. Over this toggle key, just we can press the key. It's a on off key. Say for example, if I click once, it is on, and if I click on the same, it gets off. So it's a one type of toggle key which is available over here. Then we have to save the changes. So these are the features of SEO Yoast, which comes under the general configuration of SEO. Last is Webmaster. In Webmaster, or you can say over the Webmaster, whatever the search engine key generated code can be placed over here. Like you can place a code of Yandex, Google, Bing, Baidu. All these are the popular search engine which is used by the user for searching their criterias. That code can be get from that particular website and placed over this text box, and you have to save the changes. So all these are the general settings of SEO Yoast. Then next one is search appearance. Even that thing is available into the second option of this one. Both are same. In search appearance, it contains a tag like this, where the first tag is title separator. Suppose we want to make your site title like MBM-Rajkot, then that can be done using this particular option over the website. Then a short meta description tag that we need to give. This is an educational website. That means suppose we are making our college website, then knowledge graph and schema.org. Choose whether the site represent organization or person. So for college I am making the website, I need to go for organization. Then suppose I select this, I have to give organization name and logo name. Suppose I am selecting person, then simply I need to select the person and the logo of that particular person, or the profile picture of that particular person, and I have to save the changes. Say for example, over here we are uploading our image file like this. Then the site, then the URL will be placed over here, which contains the person image over the screen. Then I am making changes in the site. Once these changes have been done, we can go for another setting, that is content. Into the content, it contains the settings of post as well as the titles and meta tag description, default page setting and page settings, even the product setting, as I have installed WooCommerce also. That means this search facility works for all the different types of other settings. Further, we will discuss in next lecture. Thank you very much for listening me, and have a nice day. Let's continue the discussion. Next tag is content type. In content type, we can set the different types of content in a search engine optimization. Generally, we have two types of content in our subject. One is for the post and one is for the pages. And as we have installed the WooCommerce, it contains another content that is called as products. So here we are able to see that the category number 1, that is post, category number 2 is page, and the category number 3 is product. Over here there is a expansion bar, so I am just decreasing the length of that first thing, that it represents the 3 part: post, page and products. So over here there is a post, there is a page, and this is a products. So in post we can have the two settings like show post in search result, yes and no, show SEO setting for the post, show, or you can say hide. In this, no need to change any default setting, you need to keep it on. Then over here we have to give the meta description tag. This is the blog of specific person. Then default page type, that is web page, or default article type, that is article. In this no need to change, but we have to see the several options of the same. Default pages are web pages, item page, about page, frequently asked question page, quality and assurance page, profile page, contact page, medical web page, collection page, checkout page, real estate listing, search engine page. For my website I am taking as a web page. So these are the settings for post. For pages, the similar settings are there, no need to change anything into the page. That means we are keeping post and page same. For products, even it contains the similar types of settings over here, but just I am not showing any products on my personal website, so I am clicking no and hide and making a save changes. Now once all these changes are done, we are going towards the media. Media, we recommend you set this video to yes, so it's by default it is set as yes, because over the search engine image can also be searched. Then next is taxonomies, that is related with the text, several types of tag. It contains category tag, format, product category, product tag, and product shipping class. Product shipping class we'll discuss later on. Categories means the product categories. Say for example, suppose I am selling an electronics item like microwave oven and mixer grinder. So this microwave oven and mixer grinder are the two different types of categories. Tag means, say for example, in these two categories I am selling a particular items, like in microwave oven, Samsung microwave oven and LG microwave ovens are there, two separate companies are there, then it can be set over the post tags. Formats, format means text format, that is bold, italic, underline, etc., etc. Can be set from this particular option. Then this is optional, so that's why I am making it set as a no, and I am hiding that particular content also. Then over the product tag, same setting I am doing, and for product shipping class the same setting I am doing over here. And category URL I am removing from the search engine optimization class and making a save changes. This settings has been saved. Next is archive. In archive it is related with the author activity, like author archive setting, that is by default disable, keep it as it is. Date archive setting, it is enabled, keep as it is because it is related with the author of the website. Show archive in search result, that is no, keep as it is, no need to change anything. And for special pages, that is 404. This is the exception handling page, and this is search engine page. Keep as it is, no need to change anything. Then next is breadcrumb. Now what is breadcrumb? That need to be known by all of us very well. So for that, here I am writing what is breadcrumbs. In WordPress. So the text came over here. Let's open in another window. A breadcrumb is a small text path often located at the top of page indicating where the user is on site. On SEO-Yoast.com, for instance, the path of our SEO Yoast plugin is home WordPress plugin SEO Yoast for WordPress. This breadcrumb trail immediately shows where you are. Every step of the path is clickable all the way back to the home page. That means this particular option will demonstrate at every moment of the site. Suppose you want to come back to the home page by clicking onto the single link which is common for all the pages, you will come back to the particular home page web page. That is called as breadcrumb setting. Then RSS, that is relational scripting site. In this we need to give the heading site, the hyperlink, clickable hyperlink, and the available variables for demonstrating the author, post link, blog link, and blog clickable link. We don't have to change any type of settings in this particular option. Then next one is social, that is related with the social sites. Generally the most favorite and usable social sites are Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Even we can go for the Instagram also. That setting you will find over here. You have to put your URL on this separate link. That means you have to give your Facebook ID and URL over here, Twitter account detail over here, and Pinterest account detail over here, and you have to save the changes. Last one is tools. Into the tools, whatever the tools we have installed during the usage of SEO Yoast can be represented over here, which you can change at the runtime by import and export option, file editor, bulk editor, and SEO Yoast create and maintains the indexing for the website that you have created. The next option is premium. SEO Yoast is actually not a free of cost WordPress plugin that we have to use, but it provides some of the basic functionality as a free service facility in SEO Yoast. Suppose you want to go for the details and additional advanced facility of SEO Yoast, then we need to buy an SEO Yoast premium package. So suppose we are interested in this particular plugin, then we can simply by clicking on this yellow link, it is redirected to the purchase price of SEO Yoast premium page, where it first give a bifurcation between the premium and a free SEO Yoast plugin. I am not talking more about the premium version, I am just talking about the free version yet, what it doesn't provide. Suppose you are using a SEO Yoast for free, then only one keyword or key phrase per page is allowed, while in premium it allows unlimited number of pages. Manual check your content, we have to manually check our content, while premium automatically check, and it provides multilingual support also. In premium, and it's free for making a better website over the internet usage, and search engine visibility option enabled over the all websites that is not provided into the another option. Keep an eye on all your pages manually while it is automatic in premium. No preview of page in Facebook or Twitter while it is available over the premium website. You have to look at related pages yourself while it is automatic in premium. You have to add link manually to every pages while it is automatic in premium. Then create and redirect every time you delete the pages, that is automatically done over the premium. We need to manually search for every pages in free version while it is automatic into the premium version. In premium version it supports 24/7 hour support, while in free it doesn't provide any type of support. There are no ads in premium and there are ads in free. So these are the difference between SEO Yoast free and SEO Yoast premium section. This might be asked into the university examination. So this was all about the plugin called SEO Yoast. This plugin is used by all of us if our system is get connected with internet then and then. If there is no internet connectivity in your system, you have to just install and activate the SEO plugins and you have to configure the SEO plugin. That 3 steps we can do, but further we need internet connection for optimizing and viewing the advanced facility of search engine optimization using SEO Yoast. Thank you very much, students. In next lecture I will go for another plugin as per the syllabus is concerned. Right now I am just completing this session for today. Thank you very much for listening me. Have a nice day.